Hello, my name is Paul. I am starting a vlog today because this week I am going to Harley Street Hair Clinic and I am going to get a hair transplant. Now, some of you might be thinking, why on earth is he getting a hair transplant when he's got such a good head of hair? Well, the real reason is that this hair is only like this because every morning I take a pill, Propecia, and it supposedly stops the hair loss process, and I started that about 2 years ago, and so far so good. It's kind of this area that was starting to go bald has actually thankfully started to thicken up again, but this bit at the front, the reason you don't see it now is because I've blow dried my hair back and covered it, but essentially there's a section here that is going very thin, and the Propecia isn't changing that, and due to my profession, I'm an actor, this can really, getting this bit filled in at Harley Street with hair from the back should really strengthen my hairline and hopefully give me a few more years in this casting bracket. So I've just had a shower, and this whole area here, you can see how long my hair actually has to be now to cover up in here where it's all going on that side as well. So, I've got just over 24 hours before the procedure, and as a part of that, I've started telling more and more people that that's what I'm about to do this week. I think at this stage of the process, if people haven't heard that I'm doing it before, generally their question is why. It doesn't look like I need to necessarily have more hair. Obviously people don't see the fact that here there is actually a big bald spot that I'm covering with my hairstyle, but beyond that, even when they do see that, they still think, why are you doing it? You don't need to, just grow old gracefully. And they've also started asking questions that I hadn't asked myself. For example, my mum keeps saying that if these bits are done and they are then permanent implants, then what happens when I start losing hair on the rest of my head? Am I going to end up with two big tufts of hair? And that's something that I hadn't thought of before, and that's something that I'm going to have to ask when I go into the clinic about what the follow-up procedures are. I think for most people getting this procedure done, they'll be getting a large area on their head done, and therefore with that being permanent, that's great. What I'm doing and what some other people do is just getting two small sections on my head